What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Darklight coming right back at you with another video, y'all. Today, I'm gonna be talking about my top 15 games of the decade. Yes, the decade. It would be fitting. I tried to get 20 games and then ended up saying, because it's be 2020, so 20 games, but I can think of 5 more, so man, technically it's 2019 has been a good, as I look back, 2019 has been a good year for video games. Now 2020 is bringing out a bunch of good ones, and I want to be able to get them all on this channel. I want to be able to get them and have fun with you guys. So let's get into it. Now, also on a little side note, put that note to the side. These games there are games that I haven't played and games that I have played. All these are games that I have played. So there's a few out there I want to play. Like couple of my honorable mentions will be Gears 5. Don't have an Xbox, so I can play it. Don't have a PC, so I can play it on PC if it is on PC. God of War. I'm probably gonna get that soon. A lot of people have told me it's a great game, but I just haven't had. I have other games that I want to play. I have them saved up, or just trying to get them out, get some going. But as you know, once I tell what's on my list, I guarantee you guys will wonder. Y'all would know probably my style of games. It's really easy to figure me out. So let's get into it. My number 15 game. Game number 15 will be The Evil Within. I love this game. It's pretty much, it has probably the lower of the lowest. Because at time when I first got it, it was pretty clunky. But it had a nice story to it, that it was all about somebody's brain. Had a few little jump scares in, and the creepiest thing was the crazy spider lady. She got on my nerves, man. She was just creepy. Music pop up. When she gets set on fire, you hear her screaming, you be like, oh man, that's just even more creepy. And she does that little teleportation jump she was doing. Man. But this game was good. Especially when the second one came out and it felt more like the Resident Evil style. But that's not really much for me to tell. Nice, dark and gritty game. I love pretty much killing infected people, but these people are like in somebody else's mind. So they created creatures from that. So it was pretty good. So let's carry on. My number 14 will be Telltale: The Walking Dead. I've always been a Walking Dead fan for quite a long time. Haven't been watching it lately because I really don't know what has happened since. I don't know what season it is now. But I've been watching it. So as you can see, I haven't watched it in a while. But Telltale Walking Dead series, that was a lovely game. That was another game, boy, that just brought tears to my eyes toward the end. Because it's like I seen it coming. Have a prisoner that was being transported has to survive this apocalypse. And he meets up with he ends up meeting up with a little girl named Clementine, and he pretty much had to teach her the way to survive. And this game just puts you on the edge of your seat. Through the whole game, it puts you on the edge. Well, it put me on the edge of my seat. I don't know about everybody else, but I know it did me. Because it did one thing that I feel was pretty much right. Something I tell a lot of people in the real world, if a zombie apocalypse or something happened, or nuclear bomb wipe out majority of the planet, I guarantee you, nobody will be calm. Nobody. It's just like if a fire broke out at a school, they tell you to don't push and shove. Nah, people are not calm. You might have one or two out of 100 kids, 200 kids, 300 kids in the school that might be calm and try to stay out the way. They might be a lot smarter because they get to think. But this put it into a perspective. You have to make decisions on should you trust other people, or make decision, and every decision you make is being pretty much altered. Whether it's gonna help you at the end or somewhere toward the end, or do you have to trust other people, or if you had to kill somebody, set them up to get killed or something. I mean, it did so much with so little time, and I just love it. So let's carry on. My 13th movie. I say movie. Lord have mercy. My 13th game of the decade will be Days Gone. Yes, I love zombies. I love infected. Days Gone was just lovely. It's long, but it's lovely. Defeating whole crowds of zombies, being able to ride a motorcycle, get chased by animals during zombie apocalypse. Like they pretty much boiled down to just plain and simple of a game. Only time you ever had to think and strategize is when you're going against a horde. But then it becomes pretty much repetitive. Because a lot of the missions, it might be different, but it's like you're doing pretty much the same thing. Oh, I gotta protect a camp, or do something for a camp, go retrieve somebody, go kill somebody. And it's pretty much was repetitive. But it did have a nice little story to it of a young man, a young biker. Still having hopes to see his wife again. Pretty much he ends up finding her, and he had to go through heck to get her back. But he got her. So let's continue. My 12th game of 2019, of the decade, will be Uncharted 4. I don't know, I just love all the whole Uncharted series. I have the whole Uncharted collection right up here, and those games are awesome. Naughty Dog does a good job at making video games, as we can all tell. And that game is just one of those. It is a nice way to end it. It's like Nathan Drake just had it. It's like he retired and he had that instinct to return to finding gold, because his brother comes back, somebody he thought was dead a long time ago, and he comes in and pretty much brings Nathan Drake back into the world of crime and get that adrenaline rush going, and pretty much ended up in a way where this is the end, basically. And I loved it. The gameplay was fine. It had its time moments. It was clunky, but it was great to me. Nice story, nice way to end it. So let's continue. Number 11 game of the decade will be Metro Exodus. That's a nice way to end it as well. Feel like it could go, another one could be made, but I like the way it ended. I just love shooting monsters. I love going into wastelands and killing new creatures, and storyline is pretty much the same. You're trying to escape and survive in the wilderness. You had a little bit of open world to this game. Obviously, open world country. There's an open world to it, so it was pretty decent. You killed people, you killed creatures, you tried your best to survive, you protect your wife, you fought with other soldiers. It was pretty decent. You get to learn some things, find out there's a safe zone somewhere far away. Your wife gets sick and you got to help her and all of that. It was fun, man. It was a great game. I wonder, could they turn this into a movie? But anyway, let's carry on. My number 10 movie I keep saying movie. My number 10 game of the decade will be Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Bruh. That game is creepy and scary. This is what Resident Evil should have been all along. Even though I love all of them, but I think I love 1, 2, and 3 more because it kept up with the horror aspect. Had your action, but it's kept the horror aspect. And Resident Evil 7 kind of brought it back to that level. Yes, it was repetitive because you pretty much fighting the same bosses, but it was still pretty good to me. Because it's not like you were fighting the same. Because the more and more you travel through this game, grabbing notes, and the more and more you start learning about this family, how long they've been creatures and all of that this whole time, it made the game pretty scary, especially in the Oculus Rift. I mean, that was just creepy. Well, in VR, not Oculus Rift, in VR, PlayStation VR. This game was creepy, scary, and trust me, I'm a scaredy cat, real big scaredy cat. I get scared of a video game more than I get scared of a movie. That was just like Outlast. But this game also was at a point where you felt helpless. Because once you figured out that these people would become something else, you'd be like, nah. But yeah, Resident Evil 7. My number 9th game of the decade will be Alien Isolation. I'm an Aliens fan. Love Alien and Aliens. Love those movies. And this game right here just was perfect because it pretty much put you in a boat of helplessness. I love playing as something in between time of Amanda Ripley trying to go find her mom. That's like, I wish they could have turned that into like a spinoff or something. But that was a great very great video game. You was in a world full of bad people, well, on a ship full of bad people and aliens and cyborgs. This game was just straight scary. Because this is the game where I have ever felt hopeless. Guns couldn't kill an alien. Well, at least I ain't never made the attempt to. Because every time he appeared or I heard him, I hid. I did not shoot him or make the attempt to blow him up or nothing. I just said nope. That's one of those things that it was fun, man. It was fun. Love the scaring. It had me time where I threw my remote control because I got frustrated. And I kept getting caught trying to use strategy and everything. And nothing works. Then it just created a little bit of nostalgia for me. Like I said, I love aliens. So carrying on. Number 8th game of the decade will be Doom. You know what? I just love Doom. I love the blood, the gore. I just love it. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. I've played a lot of games where it's mostly single players. So that was one of the first person shooter game where it would not end at all. I used to be scared of Doom 3. Had a chance to play it a while back. Had fun with it. But Doom, whew, I have beaten it and still have nightmares of it sometimes. It wasn't meant to be scary, just meant to have fun and go through it. But it's been time where if you not paying attention, you just gonna get wrapped by something and it'll kill you at the last second. And like I said, I play it on the hardest difficulty, so yeah, it's not easy sometimes. Carrying on. My number 7 game of the decade will be Devil May Cry 5. I don't know, I just love Devil May Cry ever since it was an anime to now. And it was really fun. There was no horror aspect to it. It was just more of shoot 'em up, slice 'em up, become a demon, and kill some other demons, basically. But it was straight fun, and that's how it always been to me. Fun. There was nothing too serious. So that's all I can pretty much say for that one. Let's go. My number 6 game of the decade will be Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. That game just pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, I hated this game for a while. There's been times where I threw my remote control and put the game to the side and I didn't want to play it. And it got to the point I was like, nah, I gotta beat this boss. I have never played Bloodborne or any of the Dark Souls games. I have never played any of those, but I love games that are hard, and Sekiro was one of them. You had to learn parry so many moves. Bosses have extra levels and extra abilities. I mean, it was frustrating, but I loved the backtrack, and you had to put your hard-earned time into this, and I gave it my hard-earned time, and I was happy when I beat it. I was happy. I was happy when I even beat the first boss of the game. Those bosses were no joke. I mean, once you got the parry down pat on these smaller CPUs and stuff, oh, you was fine. But once you got to the boss said it ain't easy. Now that last and final boss sucked. It took me about a good 2 or 3 weeks to get it beat. No, it took me a while to get it beat. I think it took me 2 weeks to beat the last boss, I believe. Every time I turned it on, I was like, man, I did some backtrack trying to see if I done missed something or what upgrades that I needed, and find out a lot of that stuff didn't work. You just need to be able to pay attention to his moves. That's all it was. But it was fun. I want to play it again, but I don't have it. Once I beat it, I traded it in. I gave up. Nope, I might get it somewhere later down the line, but I gave up on it. No more for me. So let's continue. My number 5 game of the decade will be Red Dead Redemption 2. Man, I don't know, for some reason I just love that game. Where you can either be an outlaw or you can be a good citizen, or just flat out just do what you want. Basically like Grand Theft Auto, which it was made by Rockstar. But it gave you a nice story. You felt for some of the characters. The characters were awesome. The voice acting for them were great. but you know, it starting out was clunky, but it had its good moments. It was lovely. I liked the way it ended, like story, plot, and then it's pretty much a never ending story because there would be just so many side quests, side missions to do. Because there's stuff in there, mysteries of Bigfoot and werewolf, gargoyles, and stuff like that. Like there's a lady in there, she's looking for fossils, bones of dinosaurs, and you go around looking for it. I mean, it's a never ending story. Well, it's not really a part of the story. Those are like side missions, side quests here and there. But it was great. It kept you in tune with the game for a good minute. I'm not gonna lie, it's been plenty of time I went back and tried to do all that, and it just keep going along. So, my number 4 game of the decade would be Spider-Man. Spider-Man, he does everything a spider can. I trip myself out with that sometimes. Yeah, Spider-Man, y'all. Just lovely, man. This game just fun. So fun that shoot, all you did was just web sling everywhere. You didn't even fight nobody, just web sling. Like, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna go here. And then I like how they interpreted all the Marvel characters in it, all in New York. Avengers Tower, Stark Tower. Had Black Panther's area. I mean, his building, I forgot what the name was. The Doctor Strange, his little monastery area. Boy, I love the game. I love how realistic it is. You played any other Spider-Man, they webs just go in the air. This was actually touching buildings. I also love the little aspect if you knock the enemy off the building, he automatically uses a spider, his weapon to attach him to the wall. Now I don't know how he got down because I never stayed to watch, but it was still awesome just to see that. And some good little side quests here and there. And that, man, it gave you fast travel, but it was like, shoot, let me swing there, you know. They had little things here and there. It was fun. I love it. I wish Sony, please send me more games. Whatever game y'all make, let me know. Big fan of y'all game, man. Let's move on. My number 3 game of the decade will be Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, I loved it. It's just as simple. I love it. I love how they brought pretty much the past into the future. And what I mean by the past, you pretty much had a character that was just using bow and arrows, rocks, and then you got these robotic things or something that's like created in the year 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, and they were pretty much made creatures out of them. Dinosaurs, normal animals like buffaloes, rams, horses. That was so awesome, man. How they tied all that in together. And then you follow the life of the main protagonist. I forgot the name. But you follow her. You see how her story is, how she brought tribes and people together, and she went through a lot. But it was fun. The game was fun, colorful. And I love stuff sci-fi mixed with old school things. I love it. It kind of gave me that Turok feel. Y'all know what I mean? Turok. I've played. It gave that feel a little bit, just way better. Now I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn was way better. It gave me Turok feel, but it was just Horizon Zero Dawn just leaped over a mountain, basically. So but it gave me that feel, and I like at the time I loved playing Turok. Dinosaurs. I'm a dinosaur fiend, so let's move along. my number 2 game of the decade will be Resident Evil 2. Boy, I love this game, man. This is what Resident Evil should have been. If you can make a remake with Resident Evil 2, I can't wait to play Resident Evil 3. Can't wait till they just redo all of them, man. They could probably redo 4, 5, 6, and yeah, they can probably remake those. Still keep a horror aspect and still keep it action wise. I mean, these games are pretty much action. Just keep the horror aspects in it. Cause those later games wasn't horror, it was just all action. I used to just play, what was that, 5 and 6 with my sister, because it was pretty much co-op. Make those back to single player, give it back that horror. Y'all can remake another game, Capcom. I'm telling you, y'all can redo this, or make a whole new Resident Evil. I don't know if y'all do it, but hey, I know y'all can. So let's move along. My top game of the decade will be, and this is probably on everybody's list, just not number 1, The Last of Us. That's all I gotta say. The Last of Us. Gameplay was awesome. Story rivals better than some of these most of these movies. Good cinematography in it, good character. This game hit you feel for the characters, man. Bro, that death scene at the beginning where Joel loses his daughter brought tears to my eyes, man. I have a son, and I'm like, man, if apocalypse happen, I got to protect him regardless. And then to lose him like that, man, that hurt. It brought tears. I'm about to tear up now. Game is wonderful, man. Then it pretty much puts you in the place, like I said earlier, for Telltale, is realistic to me. Because if a zombie apocalypse happen, you can't trust everybody. There are people going to be eating other people like cannibals. There are going to be people killing other people for their clothing. Nobody's alive anymore. So, well, I ain't not alive. Nobody's going to have humanity like that no more. You can't trust anybody but yourself. Or whoever you teaming up with. You still can't trust the person you team up with, really. You don't know if he or she stabbed you in the back. I even feel for the girl Tess in the game. I hated that she had to die. I was like, shoot, Joel and her could be a lovely couple. But nope, they took her away pretty quickly. And then Ellie was just a character, man. She kept the comment coming. Especially at the time when she met up with Bill. She talked smack about that man wait. She snapped on him, cussing out and everything. That Ellie was funny. But this is just an awesome game, man. Awesome game. So y'all let me know in the comments what's y'all top 5. Or what was y'all number 1 favorite game of the decade. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played everything. I'm trying my best to get to them. But you know, games come out, you probably have a good 100 games probably come out in a year. Some would be good, some would be like so it's literally hard for me. You gotta have so much time. Hopefully I can get big in this YouTube thing and I can just play video games and watch anime and movies all I want to and wouldn't care. I don't have to go to work. YouTube take care of everything for me. Nah, I know I gotta work for it. I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything. You like the video, you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I'm not forcing that on nobody. So anyway, y'all like the video, y'all please hit that thumbs up. Y'all know it's right. Stay tight. Not gonna say that anymore. But anyway, new to the channel, y'all please subscribe. Become a part of the Worldly Angel. Help this little small channel right here grow. And Dark Light will catch y'all next time. Cheerio.